Hey, happy Wednesday, everyone. I want to introduce myself to you all. My name is Bridget Allen Hedgeman. I am the CEO and Principal Consultant for Upgrade Sales Consulting, LLC. And we work with mid-sized healthcare companies to help them grow revenue and reduce stress, save money, and increase profits. And our results are pretty much guaranteed if you follow through with the strategic plan that we put in place. So on this live, what I wanted to talk about today, if your business is doing well, or you feel like your business is doing pretty good, but you know it could be doing better, we're going to get into some tips on how to start the process of getting from pretty good to better to best. A few weeks ago, I was at an event and a few business owners came up to me after I gave a talk and took some questions and things like that. They came up to me afterwards and wanted my contact information. And I remember a couple of them saying that my business is doing okay, it's doing good, but I know it could be doing a whole lot better. Just for the purposes of this conversation, let's think about the business in terms of people, processes, and technology. So the first thing that I would recommend is asking yourself, why? Why do you think that is the situation? Why is that happening in your business? And really take some time to think about why. I love to use giant Post-it notes and just write on smaller Post-it notes and tack them onto the larger Post-it notes with whatever comes to mind. What is it that's sort of holding your business back from really accelerating to the level that you know it could be? Is it the quality of your products or your services? Is it sort of some bottlenecks in your processes, in your workflow? Does it have to do with people? Do you not have enough people or the right people in place in your organization to do the work that needs to be done? It could be a number of things. But I would recommend starting first with asking yourself why, walking through that process. Again, get a big Post-it note. I recommend something big and so that you can move things around, because once you have the large Post-it note and you're using the smaller Post-it notes, you can use that to sort of filter things out and move things around, and you can start to see connections, you can start to see a pattern, and you can actually start to eliminate things. So that's where I would say start. So starting with people, and I just touched on this a moment ago. Do you have the right people in place in your organization to do the work that needs to be done? So that's a question that you'll have to spend some time engage with. And if you are a mid-sized organization and there are levels within your organization, and that's going to require you to pull in the right people to have that conversation. What is the biggest challenge that those in your organization, in their departments, what are the biggest challenges that they have? And make sure you fully understand that. So that's in the people bucket. And now we'll go over to the process part of things. So I like to tell clients whenever we get into processes and why they're so critically important, I use examples of large organizations and even mid-sized organizations, but certainly large organizations. They're not able to become large organizations by just sort of, writing something down on a piece of paper or reinventing the wheel whenever an opportunity comes up. So if you think about large organizations in healthcare, let's think about some of the larger companies, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson. They're only able to become larger organizations by having systems and processes in place that allow them to move with speed, get things done with speed, quality, and it's reproducible. I mean, even thinking outside of healthcare, sort of the classic example or case study is McDonald's. McDonald's really does stand out. And I'm sure there are other organizations now that may have even, sort of upgraded what McDonald's used to be the premier example of systems and processes and workflow that's very efficient and allow customers to have great experience of, with the food. And that's only possible when you have systems and processes in place. So if your business is doing good, but it could be doing better, think about your processes. Are they optimized? Do you have processes in place in everywhere that you need them? Or is this an opportunity for you to engage in that and figure out what's going on? Again, maybe there are some bottlenecks. Maybe there's a lot of, sort of wasted time and effort that could be solved by creating a process, a workflow that everybody knows, everybody understands, everybody gets, everybody knows how to do it. And even sort of in addition to that is, something that's automated where possible. And that takes us over into the technology space. Technology can be extremely useful. While it can be extremely useful, you can go too far with the technology. I know in my experience as a small business owner, when I was first starting out, and even I have to resist the urge now to engage with different technologies because it can just become overload, and the thing that was supposed to be made simple by the technology is now complicated because you have all of these different technologies doing different things, and unless you're paying close attention to it, some of them are doing the same things, and sometimes you don't even need the technology because the technology that you have already has the capability of doing something that a new technology that you just had to have, there's capability in what you already have. So technology is amazing and it can work wonders for your business, but you also need to know for sure if you need that technology and if the technology that you have already has a capability or the functionality to do some of the things that this newer technology can do. So, and I think this actually links back to the people part. So with technology, if no one's really paying attention to how the company is investing or keeping track of all the different technologies, someone that, may have a title in your organization, I can't think off the top of my head what the title would be, but someone's role in the technology space to keep track of all of the technology that you currently are using and where there are gaps and where there are redundancies, where there could be some efficiencies and things like that. So that links back to the people part. So people, process, and technology. So those are sort of the overall general thoughts I have. If your business is doing well, if your organization is doing, we're doing good. We're doing some things. But you really just know in your gut that you could be doing so much better if you just made some changes. And maybe you have an idea of what those changes are, and you're busy in the day-to-day of actually running the business, and you just haven't had time to step back and take a look at that. And that's where someone like myself will come in and can help you with the problems that you, or the challenges that you already know that you have. And as we partner and I learn more about your business, your organization, your systems, your technology, your people, it's always interesting to see what I uncover in engagements with new clients and even existing clients as we continue working together. So on that note, I think I'm going to end it here and say thank you for taking the time to listen. My name is Bridget Allen Hedgeman, as I said when we started, I am the CEO and principal consultant of Upgrade Sales Consulting LLC, and we work with mid-sized healthcare companies to help them grow sales, reduce their sales cycle, and also save money, increase revenue and profits. And we have over 20 years of experience working with recognizable names such as Pfizer, Abbott, State Farm, among others, and helping them to generate the revenue and exceed their sales goals. And I feel pretty confident that we could guarantee you similar results. So if that sounds good to you and you're interested, click the link in my bio and set up a no-cost consult. And I cannot wait to see you there. Also, check us out on our website, upgradesalesconsulting.com. You're on our IG page, Upgrade Sales Consulting LLC. We're also on Facebook with the same name, LinkedIn with the same name, and then also my personal profile on LinkedIn, my personal professional profile on LinkedIn is Bridget Allen Hedgeman. Hopefully, I will see you there. And again, if this is something that you think someone in your network or in your organization needs to hear, please feel free to share this video or any of the other content that I have out there. So on that note, I'm going to thank you all again, and I'm going to say have a good evening, and I will see you next time.